What is the building biology?
Building biology looks at how a space interacts with a person's biology as well as with the wider natural environment. So the aim is always to create a space that can support and enhance your well-being, both mentally and physically, and it should be something that is in harmony with the wider environment as well. As building biologists, we consider homes living organisms, and we always try to work with nature as the gold standard for indoor environments so that we can feel fresh and vital, like how we feel outside and how nature is, so that the aim is really to help us be productive and creative and happy day after day after day. So when I was pregnant with my first child, I started becoming sensitive and reacting to everything in my environment. And I started noticing there was a pattern between the places that I was at and how I was feeling. So I was nesting, but it was hard because the home was making me feel unwell. So I started really looking at the link between spaces, built spaces, homes, work environments, and how we feel. And some of the questions I was thinking was, how is it that some of us are still feeling sick or depressed or not sleeping well, even though we're trying our best to eat well and we're exercising enough? How is it that some of the worst toxins are actually found indoors, at home? And how can we grow healthy children to overcome skyrocketing diseases like autoimmune diseases, diabetes, cancer, autism, these kind of issues? So I started to ask questions, and when I started looking at some of the data and the information that is out there, it was quite shocking. Like for example, when you look at the correlation between indoor pesticide use, which is just a very simple thing, like indoor pesticide use, or the lead that can still exist in your home, or even the kind of water that you're drinking, the invisible stuff that we don't consider. So, and that correlation with health was astounding. So that exploration definitely led me down the path. It led me down the path into building biology to see how we can build better spaces, better homes. So I wanted indoor environments to not only look good, but be safe. I wanted all of us inside it to feel good as well.
How does the building biology help people?
So I founded Building Biology Asia to create spaces that not only look good, but that support your well-being, both physically as well as mentally. So as building biologists, what we do is we look at your interior environment, and we look at the goals, your wants, and how you want your indoor environment to be and how your health is, and we try to create a space that supports all of your goals and your values in the long run. As a building biologist, I help you see how your space affects your well-being and how your choices, whether it's the materials that you choose, the furniture that you place, how it affects movement, or even the invisible things like water, light, electromagnetic fields, how all of that interact with you and your family members' biology and how that affects your health. So I believe that a space should be like your personal sanctuary, where when you go into it, you feel good and you can rest at night so that you feel better the next day and you can be your best self. Considering your health and using building biology principles helps you create a house that can really support your health. So some of the details that some people might want to look at, for example, is how to create a better sleep environment, so that you can get the deepest, longest, best quality sleep. Or for new mothers who are preparing for their pregnancy as well, for childbirth. So babies are especially vulnerable, and there are certain stuff that we want to look at for their sleeping area as well. Or even just how to arrange a space that can be more ergonomic and support your spinal health. The quality of your drinking water, that's another big one, and the quality of the light. Because when we go indoors, we are creating our own lighting environment that has a huge impact on our biology as well. So these are just some of the things that we can look at when we look at the indoor environment and our health.